President of the Zambia Institute for Strategic Management, Dr. Mweemba Mungo, for his opening remarks. Dr. Mungo.
Distinguished delegates, I am delighted to welcome you all to the 2022 Strategy Conference of the Zambia Institute for Strategic Management. This being the second conference of the Institute. The first conference was held in 2021 and was special for three main reasons. Firstly, the first conference was special because it was the first ever conference that was held by the Zambia Institute for Strategic Management. Secondly, it was special because it was the first ever strategy conference that was held in Zambia. And thirdly, this conference was special because it was held at a time of crisis, at a time when organizations were in search of practical solutions to support their pursuit for growth and recovery. Ladies and gentlemen, in welcoming you this morning, I will address two key points. Firstly, I'll give you an outline. Building on what Madam Lola has said, I'll give you an outline of the Zambia Institute for Strategic Management so that we all get to know who we are. And secondly, I'll give you a brief outline of the 2022 Strategy Conference. Outline of the Zambia Institute for Strategic Management. Ladies and gentlemen, the Zambia Institute for Strategic Management is a voluntary membership, non-governmental, not-for-profit, professional organization whose aim is to promote the generation, dissemination, and utilization of strategic management knowledge and competencies in Zambia. Like the Secretary did mention, the Institute was registered under the Societies Act, Chapter 119 of the Laws of Zambia on the 21st of March 2019 and was formally launched at the Mungo International Conference Center on the 16th of August in 2019. Our vision as an institute is to be a world-class provider of strategic management solutions for sustainable institutional growth. As an institute, we are of the considered view that strategic management is key to the achievement of sustainable growth. We do not believe in growth for the sake of growth. We believe in sustainable growth. Our organizations should grow today, they should grow tomorrow, and they should continue growing beyond tomorrow. Our mission is to promote the generation, dissemination, and utilization of strategic management knowledge and skills for, again, sustainable institutional growth. What are some of our services? As the Zambia Institute for Strategic Management, we offer these among others. So conferences like this one, seminars, and workshops in strategic management. We hope to start providing funding for research in strategic management. Remember, the people who started the idea said there was a gap. A lot of the key ways to close this gap is to encourage as many people as possible to undertake research in strategic management. And those of us that are doing our MBA programs and are trying to study on strategic management, you bear me witness that you'll find very few articles on the utilization of strategic management on the Zambian context. My study at the doctorate level was strategic planning in the public sector, and most of the cases I did cite were from Europe. This shows that there is a gap. We hope to close this gap by sponsoring students who want to undertake research in strategic management so that the strategic management we are going to develop will be suitable for the Zambian environment. The other services we offer include strategic management certification courses. Later in the day, we are going to see a presentation on our strategy masterclass. This is building on to our certification course. We also hope to establish a library, so if you do researching in strategic management, you need articles on strategic management, you'll be able to get those articles from ourselves. We hope to develop long-term courses in strategic management, not only at higher levels, but we believe that this is a subject that should be introduced probably from high school, so that people start thinking strategically right from high school. So it is our hope that we can develop some long-term courses in strategic management. And finally, we hope to develop a journal where you'll be free to publish your articles in strategic management. Now, allow me to move on to giving you an outline on the 2022 Strategy Conference. The ZISM Strategy Conference is an annual conference which is aimed at creating an opportunity for strategists like yourselves in Zambia and beyond to share knowledge on various emerging issues in strategic management, so as to promote strategic thinking and action. The conference brings together speakers like you will see from different sectors with vast practical experience in strategic management. The ZISM conference is part of the knowledge dissemination mandate of the Zambia Institute for Strategic Management. The 2022 ZISM Strategy Conference is the second to be hosted by the Institute and is under the theme Strategy in the New Normal. Now, you may be asking, what is the new normal? Allow me in the next minute or so to just shed a little light on what we are calling the new normal. Obviously, when you hear it for the first time, new normal, we say COVID. But we are seeing beyond COVID. Uncertainty and disruption have become a common feature of the modern business environment. This being on account of various factors, such as the COVID-19, devastating effects of climate change, high technological evolution, and rapid changes in customer needs and expectations. Climate change is resulting in serious disasters such as floods and droughts, causing high migration of people and threatening food security. Technological developments are happening at a lightning fast speed. Organizations like General Motors, Coca-Cola, if you study about them, they survived those times of uncertainty because they were deliberate in their strategy efforts. The foregoing therefore entails the need for organizations to rethink their strategy efforts in order to facilitate the achievement of strategic fit. This is key to the achievement of sustainable growth for organizations in today's business environment. Ladies and gentlemen, in view of the continuously increasing uncertainty and disruption in the business environment, and in view of the importance of effective management of strategy in ensuring the achievement of sustainable growth, the Zambia Institute for Strategic Management has organized this conference. This event seeks to develop an appreciation of the means of managing strategy during times of uncertainty and disruption. Like you will notice from the program, it is our hope that by the time this conference is ending, each one of us will have a very clear understanding of the effect of the new normal on the whole strategy process. So you will see that our topics start with strategy formulation, stakeholder engagement, strategy execution, and M&E. So it is our hope that we will all have this appreciation of the strategy process and what it should look like in the new normal. Further, this event is aimed at providing a networking platform in order to stimulate discussion around the initiatives which organizations can adopt in their fight for growth and sustainability in the new normal. Today in the afternoon, we are going to have an open forum, and we expect each one of you to be free to share your experiences. We expect each one of you to be free to ask your questions. It's not guided. You ask any question, we are going to have people that are going to help us answer. This is in an effort to create this platform and this opportunity to network among ourselves, strategists, in order to find solutions for our organizations. I am of the considered view, ladies and gentlemen, that strategy is key to the success of any organization in the current business environment. I am of the considered view and conviction, ladies and gentlemen, that strategy is key to the success of any organization, be it public, private, be it big, small, whether it's in Zambia, whether it's in Africa or it's in Europe. Strategic management is key to the success of any organization in the current business environment. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, I would be failing in my duties if I did not personally express my gratitude to a few individuals and organizations. Firstly, I would love to thank the Management Development Division for their support. They have always been there for us. Secondly, I would love to thank Mr. Kesho Mwenya in absentia. The story of the Zambia Institute for Strategic Management would have not been there if Mr. Mwenya was not there. Mr. Mwenya used to be director at the Management Development Division, and he's the one who helped us get the support and get the registration done. So whenever we're going to talk about the Zambia Institute for Strategic Management, we will talk about Mr. Kesho Mwenya. I also wish to thank the speakers and panelists who are basically here to share their knowledge. I would like to thank Lola and her colleagues who developed the idea and decided not to keep the idea to themselves, but decided to push, and we are here today. I would like to thank our sponsors, ZICAS, for the sponsorship for the event. And finally, I would like to thank each one of you delegates for sparing your busy time to come and be with us. If you are not here, this event was not going to be a success. Ladies and gentlemen, may God bless the Zambia Institute for Strategic Management, and may God bless our great nation, Zambia. I thank you.